Hello guys, Igor here doing one more AppSumo review. Today analyzing AskJarvis, a tool that claims to write quality code more efficiently with a full development toolset. So AskJarvis is a development assistant that helps you code faster with syntax and documentation generators, a codebase, IDE extensions, and more. It's an alternative to GitHub Copilot. This tool is pretty easy to understand, and as far as I know, it's maybe a no-brainer, since it could help people that does not code to actually code, just typing what they need and they will get the output. It will help you to learn how to code and even help you to actually code on your WordPress project, etc. So I code only a little, and I already, when I just saw it, for me that I only code a little, it could help me a lot. So I would not need to use support to help me with some CSS codes. And I'm gonna show you, here are the plan and features. So if you get the tier 1, you get the hacker plan, and the tier 2 and 3, the unlimited plan. So since they are different plans, I would try to get at least the license tier 2. And the difference here will be the number of characters generated per request. All of the deals have unlimited monthly request limit, but if you get more codes or license tier or 3, you get the unlimited plan on 2 and 3, and here you get more character generated limited per request, and then more, even more, and more users. Okay, so you're gonna have an extensive output if you get more codes. Here, the license tier 2 means it may be the best cost benefit, since you're gonna get the tier 2 plan. I'm gonna show you because it's pretty simple to understand how this works. Here is the dashboard, and I just used that to change the color of my Mastera e-learning program, the menu of my Mastera e-learning program. And as you can see here, you have some limited here on the right. Since we're gonna get the lifetime deal, this will be unlimited. And you have only the favorites here, where you can select your favorite recipes, and the application. So it's pretty simple. So if you want to build SQL, you click here. If you want to explain codes, I'm going to show you, you click here. If you want to translate your code snippets automatically to other programming language, you click here. And the syntax generator, you write anything, and the program will reply in a code manner. And then, so HTML, those are the language that they have. Okay, so of course developers will understand this much more than me. For me, I'm gonna use it a lot for HTML and CSS, and then I can understand more how those language works, just studying and use the features of the tool. So let's start to explain code. Let's say you're a developer, they gave you a code and you don't know how this code works. Okay, so let's say here you have that CSS. You can see here the language that they have to the code explainer are language, C++, jQuery, HTML, CSS, Java, PHP, okay? So many languages. And you receive something in a language that you don't understand, and then you click here on CSS, and you click here and just paste the code. The code is here. Just quit it Grammarly so it doesn't, stay in the front. You can see here the code, and I don't know what does it mean, and I click here on generate. And here, Jarvis is explaining to me that I'm setting the background color of the menu to black, and we are setting the color of the menu links to white. Okay, so let's say now I know if I want the menu different, like white and the color black of the links, I can change it because now I can understand that code. Let's try another one. For instance, your developer just wrote that and you don't know what does it mean, and you saw it on your WordPress website, and just paste here that code and click on generate. And then the tool will explain we are setting the color of the links to a light green, and we are setting the color of the links when you hover over them to a darker green. You can learn code, the CSS language, while you are understand the explanation here. That I thought this is pretty useful. Pretty useful. So let's go to one of the language generators. You have HTML here and CSS. So let's say you want to turn your menu color to white. I want my menu to be white. So you said I want your menu to be white, and then you click on generate. They give you the code to turn your menu white. And let's say I want my menu to be white, their link colors to be black. And they give you here your menu white and the link color is black. So you have a code here that you can apply. I'm actually applying now to my Masteria websites, and it's done. I didn't know how to code, now I know. And as you can see here, they have many different applications and where you can use it. Different kind of programming language. And you can even translate. So for instance, you want that CSS language on C++. There's nothing here. Let's see. So I don't know, of course, what this means, and if I did it right. I'm being sincere here. But currently they are translating that CSS to PHP. Here in the translate your code snippet automatically from one programming language to another. This tool can translate code from most popular programming languages, including JavaScript. I don't know if it works with CSS, since CSS is like style, but we can try to see. So CSS to JavaScript. Now I think it works better because they here link and they see here also the background color. So you can just have the tools here to code because you have the translation features and you have the explaining code that you can understand the code if you don't know what does it mean in any language that they have here. And you can also create your CSS or your HTML, to just code. So they will help you to generate the codes you need to program. You learn also with time, just practicing. And here you can see your code history, what you did. You can even load more. You have the history of your codes here, so you'll not be lost. Okay, and here is where you can add your team members. And the tool is that, so it's pretty simple. I think I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it because it will be pretty useful in my journey to help me to code, to help me just, to create more complex designs for me using CSS. And it will be, less dependent of support to do things related to code that I actually don't know. So it's a kind of gem, and I would definitely recommend you. You can buy it one time, lifetime deal. I just added the link in the description so you can check it out and see if you like it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.